All right, welcome. Here's Lesky Sports on the call here tonight, Thursday, June 27th, here out at Buchholz Park here in Stevens Point. We'll have our Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select, which is Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. Noah Marshke leads things off for the Sixers playing over at short. Peyton Flea is hitting second and center. Caden Adam hitting third over at third base. Coy Carluna is doing the catching, hitting fourth tonight for the Sixers. Kyle Madlena will be the DH, hitting in the 5 spot. Josh Opiola, the first baseman tonight, hitting sixth. Matthew Ostrowski over at second base, hitting seventh tonight, I beg your pardon. Braden Marshke out and left, hitting eighth. And Braylon Smola to round things out here for the Sixers. 10 minutes to 7 here. We'll get our national anthem and we'll get a few additional words in here and we'll be underway here shortly.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
All right, back out here. National anthem here underway. We're ready to get some American Legion baseball in here tonight. Sixers come in here with an overall record of 9-2 this year. A couple of road games. Yesterday they defeated DC Everest 8-3, and that was over at DC Everest. And then on Tuesday, 6-2 victory over Antigo. Prior to that, last Thursday when we were out here on the call, they defeated the Wisconsin Rapids Rangers. Tonight, Oshkosh post 70 on the docket here tonight. Zach Richter will get the hill here for the Sixers. Again, our Auto Select pregame show brought to you tonight by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. 325 down the lines here out at Buchholz Park. The Ivy out in left field. 375 to center here. Pretty nice night, probably low 70s, we'll say maybe 72-ish. Lights are on here. And Oshkosh, Sean Gavin will lead things off, followed by Alex Duell, Colin Neagle. Fisher McKenzie hitting fourth. Carson Steinbeck hitting fifth tonight. Grayson Spanbauer will hit 6. Max Keese will hit in the number 7 spot. The catcher here tonight, Mason Dorn, hitting 8th. He'll be out in left field, and Evan Brandel will round things off tonight here for Oshkosh. And pitching for Oshkosh again will be Sean Gavin, but defensively here, Zach Richter gets the hill. Noah Marshke over at short. Caden Adam at third. Second is occupied by Ostrowski. Opiel over at first. And we are underway. First pitch, a called strike here now to Sean Gavin. Ball hit pretty sharp out to center. Peyton Flees going back on it. And he will make the over-the-shoulder catch for out number 1. The F8 if you're scoring at home. That'll retire Sean Gavin and Alex Duell now. Duell, the second baseman here tonight for Oshkosh. So 1 out here. Top half inning, number 1. Richter's pitch misses down, so it is 1-0 now here to Alex Duell. And a called strike here. Count goes to 1-1. Chase Lyons here on the production tonight here for Zaleski Sports. Brandon Barancott bringing this one, giving the call here tonight. Richter's 1-1 offering, off-speed pitch misses out, so count now goes to 2-1. Colin Neagle, the on-deck hitter for Oshkosh. Ball hit on the ground over to second. And a good play over there defensively, and that is Matthew Ostrowski for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down. That brings up Colin Neagle here, the first baseman, number 11, Colin Neagle. Fisher McKenzie, the on-deck hitter here for Oshkosh. And a swing and a miss. Count now 1-1 here to Neagle. That ball skips down though here to go 1-1. Again, as we mentioned in our Auto Select pregame show here, Stevens Point comes in here with an overall record 9-2. They'll be back home here on Saturday, doubleheader against Appleton. First game, I believe, is a noon start. Count now 1-2 here now to Neagle. And a called third strike for out number 3. A 3 up, 3 down inning, and that's a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout, where you can call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. 3 up, 3 down, no hits, no runs, no errors. We move to the bottom half inning, number 1. You're listening to and watching American Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza, hands down pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce, toppings and slices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
All right, we are back here for bottom half inning number 1. One of our many game day sponsors here today, Feltz Dairy. The culture of Wisconsin is forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. That's Feltz's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. Tonight's game also brought to you tonight in part by S.C. Swiderski and S.C. Apartment. Home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. So Noah Marschke will lead things off here for the Sixers. Noah slotted as the shortstop here tonight for Stevens Point. Peyton Flees hitting second and Caden Adam hitting third here. And on the hill is Sean Gavin, the right-hander here. Off-speed pitch misses it, or in there for a strike. So 0-1 now here to Marschke. Looked to have been a breaking ball, I believe. And that pitch foul tipped here. It's 0-2 here now to Noah. Ball misses down and out here, so 1-2. And Noah will foul that one out of play here. Count will remain 1-2 here to Marschke. Of course, interviewed Noah exactly a week ago. He had that 13 strikeout performance last Thursday. Noah did. No hitter through the 6 innings that he did work that night. Well, he stays alive here, 1-2 here. So Gavin from the windup here, the pitch. Misses down and in, so count goes now even at 2-2 here to Marschke. Two offering from Gavin. Hit up the middle to short. Mishandled at short, and that will be, in all likelihood, probably an E6, I'm going to guess. Regardless, Marschke will be aboard here. And that'll bring up Peyton Flees. Peyton, the center fielder here for Stevens Point. Gavin working out of the stretch. A called strike one. Marschke over at first there. Caden Adam, the on-deck hitter here for Stevens Point. And Flees will foul that one into the backstop here. So 0-2 the count here. The 0-2 offering just missed, so 1-2 now here to Peyton. Peyton, of course, the Pacelli product, the everyday center fielder here for Stevens Point, was also pretty much that for the Cardinals. Coach Opiola making the play over there on the foul ball. Count remains 1-2 here. Bobby Opiola, the head coach here, manager with Brian Klisch over at first. Leading the charge here for the Sixers coaching staff. So the 1-2 count coming up here. Marschke with a lead over at first. Flees will foul that one. Count to remain now at 1-2. And as we mentioned in our Stevens Point Auto Select pregame show, Sixers 9-2 overall. And Fleas will strike out swinging there. That will be out number 1. That'll bring up Caden Adam now here. Bless you. Stevens Point's only 2 losses here. Viroqua and Eau Claire back at the Wisconsin Rapids tournament. Otherwise, they have been rolling along pretty well here. Of course, a lot of season left, no doubt, but off to a pretty good start in my humble opinion. So, Caden Adam here with 1 out. Swing and a miss, snap throw down to first. Marschke will retreat back safely. Count is 0-1 and out. Caden Adam. Koi Carlunas, the on-deck hitter here for Stevens Point. Well, the 0-1 offering here from Gavin is outside now, so it's 1-1. That ball hit pretty well out to left, but that will be right at the left fielder, Grayson Spanbauer, for out number 2. Caden Adam retired on the F7 here if you're scoring at home for out number 2. And Koi Carlunas here. Koi doing the catching here tonight for the Sixers. 2 outs here. Kyle Madlena, the on-deck hitter here for Stevens Point. Gavin working from the stretch. The pitch, a called strike. Oh, the 0-1 offering here from Sean Gavin. Gavin, the right-hander. Marschke going. The throw down is going to be in time, and Noah Marschke will be out attempting to steal second for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, 1 error. We are through 1 complete. We will move to the top half, inning number 2. You are listening to and watching American Legion baseball here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
All right, back out here, inning number 2 coming up here. One of our many game day sponsors here tonight. Does your roof need attention? We'll call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They are your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. If you have recent hail damage to your home or business, Seamless Commercial Roofing is your hail damage expert, and their workmanship is always guaranteed. Call them today. For a free estimate, that's Seamless Commercial Roofing. Call 715-204-8103. Zach Richter will coming in for his second inning of work here, and leading things off here for Oshkosh will be Fisher McKenzie, followed by Carson Steinbeck and Grayson Spanbauer. So Fisher McKenzie here, the shortstop, the right-handed McKenzie coming up here. Richter's pitch, a called strike, so 0-1 now here to Fisher. Richter set, the pitch misses down and outside, so it's 1-1 now here to McKenzie. That ball going to be slapped out of play, foul, a souvenir for someone. That was good for a $1 token here at the concession stand out at Leo Cub-Manchesky Field here, Buchholz Park. That ball hit out of play, so that's a couple dollars right there. Count is 1-2 here now to McKenzie. Pitch misses down now, so it is even at 2-2. Pitch just missed, so count goes now full. The fastball there. It's a full count here now to McKenzie. That ball hit pretty sharp in the hole. That'll be a hit for McKenzie, who will be aboard here. So that'll bring up Carson Steinbeck here, the third baseman here for Oshkosh, post 70. With McKenzie aboard over at first. Richter working out of the stretch here for Stevens Point. He'll throw back over there to Josh Opiola. McKenzie back in safely. The count now 1-0 here to Steinbeck. Ball hit, placed perfectly. Good second hit here. Runner was going on the pitch there. So 2 consecutive singles here to start things off in top half inning number 1. McKenzie with that good jump ends up at third here. Runners at the corner now for Grayson Spanbauer. That ball is going to be batted out of play and foul. Rather calm night out here at Buchholz Park. Lights are on. A full week into summer here. Called strike. Count now 0-2 here to Spanbauer. And that ball going to be hit in the hole over at second. That'll be a base hit, and that will score a run. Throw coming into third. A pretty good throw. It will get away. And a second run will come across here. A couple runs score on the single. Spanbauer ends up over at third. Max Keese now, the catcher here. Nobody out, runner at third. That's Spanbauer there. Oshkosh with the 2 runs here thus far. Richter's pitch misses, so it is 1-0 now here to Max. Mason Dorn, the on-deck hitter. That ball going to be a tough play, fielded well by Caden Adam. Run will score.
Center fielder, Mason Dorn.
So Mason Dorn here. The 0-1 offering here, that's going to be hit out into right. That will be fielded, and a chance for two possibly, not. So Dorn will line to right there for out number 1. So 1 out now here for Evan Brandel. One out here for Brandel. Richter from the stretch with Keese down at second. Richter's pitch smashed foul. So the count goes to 1-1 now here. 3-0 our score. Oshkosh out to the early lead. Throw down to third. Not going to be in time, and a stolen base for Max Keys. So 2-1 the count here now to Brandel. 2-1 offering fouled off here, so it is 2-2 now. And that just missed, so a full count coming up here to right fielder Evan Brandel. And a called strike 3, and that is the second Serve-Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout here tonight for Zach Richter. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serve-Pro for the number 1 choice and cleanup and restoration. So 2 outs now here for Sean Gavin. Sean flew out to center, out to Flea's back last inning. He fouls that one away. Hit it pretty deep, hit it probably to arguably the deepest part of the field, but Fleas was able to reel that one in. And that ball's going to get in there for a hit, and another run will score here. Keese will score from third, and an RBI single here now for Sean Gavin. Two outs now here for Alex Duell. Alex grounded out to second. Back over in inning number 1 here. Looks like Gavin will get a pinch runner, and that's Connor Palmquist over there. The pinch run for Gavin, the pitcher here tonight. Presumably he'll be out for another inning of work. So 2 outs now here for Alex Duell. Alex 0 for 1 tonight. Richter's pitch misses high and out here, so 1-0 now here to Duell. Richter throwing back over there to check on Palmquist. So Duell now with a 2-0 count. And count now moves to 3-0. Richter working with 2 outs here out of the stretch with Connor Palmquist, the pinch runner over at first. And that'll be a 4-pitch walk here, and Duell will be aboard. That'll bring up Colin Neagle here. Colin 0 for 1 here tonight. Coach Opiola will say a few words, presumably here. A few words from our sponsors here. Rocky Rococo's pan-style pizza and pasta is a Stevens Point favorite for dine-in, takeout, or delivery. Always supporting local and always an easy and affordable choice for your next family night out, fast food on the go, or even your next catering for a party or work function. Enjoy Rocky Rococo's in Stevens Point, also brought to you tonight by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. 2 outs now here for Neagle. Neagle fouls that one down the third base line. So 0-1 now here. And Colin 0 for 1 here tonight. Struck out looking in his first at-bat. The throw down to second to check on Palmquist over there. Richter working with 2 outs. The 0-1 offering here. And that's going to hit Neagle here, so he will be aboard. And that'll bring up Fisher McKenzie. He led this half inning off, had a single and a run scored. Richter working with bases loaded, fouled off. Richter's 0-1 offering here is in there for strike number 2 here, so it is 0-2 now to Neagle. The 0-2 offering is swung on in the air. That being called for. Flea's coming in on it, and he will make the play to retire Neagle for out number 3. Oshkosh does come up with 5 hits, 4 runs. We'll move to the bottom half of inning number 2 here out on Zaleski Sports. You are listening to and watching American Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Hello, Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Felt's Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
All right, we are back for the bottom half of inning number 2 coming up here. Stevens Point trails 4-0. A lot of baseball out in front of us, though. Coy Carlunas will start things off here in the bottom half of inning number 2, followed by Kyle Madlena and Josh Opiola here. And Sean Gavin out for his second inning of work here for Oshkosh. And that's going to be hit. That's going to be a pretty tough play, and Carlunas will be aboard. That was going to be a tough play for the speedy Carlunas there. And while I'm not technically the official scorekeeper, I'm thinking that'll be a hit here. And that'll bring up Kyle Madlena here Designated hitter and Kyle Madlina. Nobody out with Carlunas over at first. And that ball going to be hit out of play, foul. Handful of souvenirs thus far here. Redeemable for a token at the concessions area here out at Buchholz. The 0-1 offering from Gavin Bunch shown. And Lena able to pull that one back now, so it is 1-1. Gavin from the stretch, the 1-1 offering on the way. Misses up, so it is 2-1 now here to Madlina. Little music in the background. I believe there's a Levitt Amp concert going on over at Piffner Park. Just, I don't know, maybe about a half mile away. I'm not sure. 2-2 the count here now to Madlina. All just misses. So it is a full count now here to Kyle Madlina. Josh Opiola, the on-deck hitter here for Stevens Point. And that will be a swing and a miss for out number 1. And that'll bring up Josh Opiola here with 1 out. And Carlunas over at first. Breaking ball in there for strike 1 from Gavin. So it is 0-1 now here to Opiola. Matthew Ostrowski, the on-deck hitter here for Stevens Point. Gavin's 0-1 pitch here. Be short, and that'll be a tough hop there. Opiola will be aboard.
Batting, Matt Ostrowski.
A couple runners aboard here for Matthew Ostrowski. Matthew, the Rosholt product. Matthew catching here. Beg your pardon, Matthew at second tonight. Carlunas catching tonight. Carlunas at second. Opiola over at first. And a 1-0 count here to Ostrowski. Oh, misses down, so it's 2-0 now to Matthew. And Braden Marschke, the on-deck hitter here for Stevens Point. And that's in there for a base hit for Matthew Ostrowski. That'll load things up here for Braden Marschke.
Braden Marschke now hit.
So 1 out here, bases loaded, and Braden Marschke coming up here, the left fielder tonight. Braylon Smola in the on-deck circle here for Stevens Point. Looking to try to cut back into that deficit. Trail 4-0. Fastball misses high, so it is 1-0 now to Marschke. Gavin's 1-0 offering is chopped on the ground over to second. Only play will be to 1. A run will score, however. That's Carlunas coming in to score the first run. Opiola moves over to third. Ostrowski over to second. And that brings up right fielder Braylon Smola with a couple runners in scoring position here. 2 outs. Gavin's pitch misses down and out for a 1-0 count now here to Braylon. And that will hit. And another run will score there. That's Opiola with a heads-up base run in here. We'll see if it looked like maybe it may have hit the bat. And that's what it looks like. But Opiola with the heads-up base running on that will score the second run here. So Ostrowski down at second. Stevens Point's chipped away and now trails just by 2 here. A called strike to Smola. And Smola will be aboard, and Matthew Ostrowski heading into third. They're going to have him go back. Time may have been called, I believe. And Smola will be aboard with a base on ball. And that'll bring up Noah Marschke here. Noah reached on the E6 back in his last at bat here. So couple runners on here, 2 outs. Noah Marschke coming up here. Time is called here momentarily. So Ostrowski out at second and Smola down at first. Pitch misses out, so it is 1-0 now to Marschke. The 1-0 offering from Gavin is going to be fouled into the fence area here. Count now moves to 1-1. One pitch here from Gavin is a called strike 2. Throw going down to second. Count is now 1-2 here down to Marschke. Bottom half inning number 2, 4-2 Oshkosh. Out front here, 2 outs, 1-2 count coming up here from Sean Gavin. With Ostrowski at second and Smola down at first. That's hit pretty sharp over to second, but that will be a 4-3 putout to end the second here for out number 3. And 2 innings in the book here. Couple of runs on 3 hits. Score now goes 4-2. Oshkosh out front. 2 innings in the books here. Move to the 3rd inning here. You're listening to and watching American Legion baseball here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
All right, Chase Lyons giving me the big thumbs up here. Chase growing out the mustache here tonight. No, I'm just kidding. Doing a good job, Chase, as always. Enjoy working with Chase here. He's certainly an outstanding football player and a pretty good baseball player. We had a chance to cover him through Zaleski Sports, the Pacelli baseball team. Top half inning number 3 coming up here. Carson Steinbeck to lead things off here. 1 for 1 here tonight. That ball hit pretty sharp out to left. 1 pitch, 1 out. The F7 to retire Steinbeck. And it was Braden Marschke to make the play out there, and that'll be good for the first out here. So Grayson Spanbauer, an RBI single and a run scored. Back in inning 2 here, 1 for 1 tonight. Pitch misses out, so it is 2-0 now here to Spanbauer. And called strike, so 2-1 now. And they're going to say that is a foul ball, so count now goes to 2-2 now, even at 2-2. So Grayson, the left fielder here for Oshkosh. And the 2-2 offering here from Richter. It's going to be a hit over to second. That's Ostrowski. He'll field it, glove it. The 4-3 put out to Opiola for out number 2. And Spanbauer retired for out number 2, and that'll bring up Max Keese now. Max with a base hit, stolen base, and a run scored back over inning number 2 here. So Richter with a couple quick outs here to start the 3rd inning off here, and a called strike here now to Keese. And a swing and a miss. Pretty nice off speed. Good mix there by Richter. So it's quickly 0-2 now here to Max. Ball misses down and count moves to 1-2 now here. Max, the catcher here tonight, again 1 for 1 tonight. He'll smash that down the third base line. Foul count remains 1-2. And that'll foul again here. So count will remain 1-2. And a called 3rd strike. So that is a 3-up, 3-down, and that's another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout tonight for Zach Richter. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. So 3-up, 3-down, no runs, no hits, no errors. We move to the bottom half, inning number 3. You are listening to and watching American Legion baseball here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
All right, we are back out here for bottom half inning number 3. Sean Gavin out on the hill again here. His third inning of work coming up here. Peyton Fleas will lead things off here tonight for Stevens Point. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Also brought to you tonight by Shuda Funeral Home. Shuda Funeral Home is your local family-owned and operated funeral home committed to serving families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable funerals at Shuda Funeral Home of Stevens Point and Plover. And Peyton Fleas will lead things off here tonight. 0 for 1 here on the evening here is Peyton. Bottom half inning 3. Oshkosh up 4-2 here. A lot of baseball left though. And Gavin's pitch, off-speed pitch, misses. The Rock and Roll Cafe. Treat the whole family to breakfast or lunch at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Mexican and American dishes cooked to perfection daily on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. So 1-0 now here to Peyton Fleas. Caden Adam, the on-deck hitter here for the Sixers. And it will be 2-0 now here to Fleas. To pause momentarily, I couldn't tell if that pitch, wasn't quite sure. We'll get a mound visit here. We'll stay right here unless there's a pitching change. I don't know that there would be, but in any event, one of our many game day sponsors tonight, Staub Construction. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. So Oshkosh with the 4-2 advantage here. Bottom half of inning number 3 with Peyton Fleas and a 2-0 count here. As we mentioned in our Auto Select pregame show, Stevens Point back at it again Saturday, doubleheader right here out at Buchholz Park, Leo Cub-Manchesky Field. In fact, a 12 o'clock tilt, I believe, against Appleton doubleheader. And then they'll be in action next week. And, of course, next weekend, the Firecracker Classic here in Stevens Point out at Buchholz Park. In the interim, it's 2-0 here now to Peyton Fleas. So it's now 3-0 here to Fleas. And Peyton taken all the way in a 3-1 hitters count now coming up here for Fleas. 3-1 offering from Gavin. And that will be ball 4, and Fleas aboard with the base on ball, and that brings up Caden Adam here. Caden flew out to left field over in inning 1, so 0 for 1 here tonight for Caden. With Fleas aboard here, nobody out. Gavin from the stretch, the pitch misses down low and out here now, so it is 1-0. Gavin's 1-0 offering is a called strike, so it is 1-1 now here to Adam. And a called strike too, so it is now 1-2 here. Gavin up here, a 1-2 with Caden Adam. 1-2 offering here from Gavin is outside and low, so it is even at 2-2 now. Ball misses out.
Number 13, Coy Carolunas.
It'll be the first out here, so Caden Adam. And Coy Carolunas here at a base hit and a run scored. Coy doing the catching duties here tonight. He looks at strike one, so 0-1 here now to Coy. One out with Fleas over at first. And Fleas will be aboard with a stolen base. A runner in scoring position now here for Carlunas. 1-1 count. Gavin working out of the stretch. The pitch, swing and a miss for strike number 2. The off-speed breaking ball in there. It is now 1-2 now to Carlunas. That ball going to get out of play, foul right off the roofing structure there on the first base dugout, the Sixers dugout. So count remains 1-2. Fleas the lead runner there, scoring position with the 1 out here and a 1-2 count coming up here to Carlunas. Coy again 1-for-1 here tonight. Single and a run scored. Fleas was off. He'll go back here on the foul. All count remains 1-2 now to Carlunas. So Gavin's 1-2 pitch here is swung on and fouled back into the fence. Count remains 1-2. Carlunas doing his best here to battle. So it is 1-2 now here. One-two offering from Gavin, a misses high now, so it is even at 2-2. Breaking ball misses high, 2-2 now here. Fastball hit in the air. That's drifting back for the second out here. So Carlunas retired on the F6 here. So Kyle Madlina will step up here. That was Fisher McKenzie making the play over at short. Madlina now with 2 outs. Kyle 0-for-1 here tonight. Breaking ball just missed, so it is 1-0 now to Madlina. Kyle doing the designated hitting tonight for the Sixers. It's now 2-0 to Madlena. Opiola, the on-deck hitter here for Stevens Point, should Madlena reach here. 2-0 offering here from Sean Gavin, a swing and a miss. Strike one now, so it is 2-1. That ball hit pretty well. That's going to be in the gap for Kyle Madlena. That'll score a run. Kyle on his way to second, and an RBI double for Kyle Madlena. Ball hit right where it needed to be, and that'll score Peyton Flees from second. Now a 4-3 ball game here. That'll bring up Josh Opiola. Josh 1 for 1 with a run scored here for Stevens Point. Madlena out at second. And a called strike one here now to Opiola. And quickly now 0-2 here. That ball going to be foul, so a count remains 0-2 now here to Josh. With Madlena out at second. 4-3 our score, bottom half inning number 3 here. The 0-2 offering here from Gavin is swung on and fouled back, so it remains 0-2 now. The 0-2 offering here from Gavin. And that'll be a called strike, and that'll be out number 3. The Sixers do get a run on a hit. No errors, 1 left. 3 innings complete now. The score now 4-3. Oshkosh out front. We will move to inning number 4. You're listening to and watching American Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
All right, we are back out here for the 4th inning coming up here. Oshkosh out front 4-3 here. Mason Dorn will lead things off here for Oshkosh. He is 0 for 1 tonight. Flew out to right field in inning number 2. Zach Richter back out for his 4th inning of work here. Stevens Point the same in terms of defensive positions here. Richter's offering is a swing and a miss for strike number 1, so 0-1 now here to Dorn. Ball hit over to Ostrowski at second. He'll glove it. He'll make the throw, and he will retire Mason Dorn for out number 1 here on the 4-3 ground out. That'll bring up Evan Brandel here, the right fielder. Evan 0 for 1 here tonight. So Richter's pitch misses down, so it is 1-0 now here to Brandel. called strike. Richter set with a 1-1 pitch. Misses inside. 2-1 now. 2-1 offering here from Richter. That will miss inside, so it is now 3-1 hitters count coming up here to Brandel. Richter comes in, fastball strike. Count now goes full. Full count offering. And that is a called strike 3 for out number 2. And that's another Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout here tonight for Zach Richter. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. So 2 outs now here, top of the order, and Sean Gavin here. Sean 1 for 2 tonight, had a single and an RBI. Or more simply put, an RBI single back in inning 2, and he looks at strike 1 here from Richter. That ball hit pretty well out to right. And that will be a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We'll move to the bottom half of inning number 4 here. Oshkosh out front 4-3. Bottom half, inning 4 coming up here. You are listening to and watching American Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. We will be back here in a moment.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, back out here. Bottom half, inning 4 coming up here. One of our many game day sponsors here today. Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. So a 4-3 ball game here, bottom half, inning 4 coming up. Matthew Ostrowski will lead things off here for the Sixers. Matthew 1 for 1 tonight with a base hit back in inning number 2. And Sean Gavin will be out for his 4th inning of work tonight here for Oshkosh. 8 o'clock on the head here right now. Bottom half, inning 4. And pitch misses, so it is now 1-0 now to Ostrowski. And Matthew fouls that one out of play. And the souvenirs here good for a $1 token out here at Buchholz Park. You always tend to see some sprinting going on for those. Certainly a lot of sprinters, especially the younger folks here. So it is now a 2-2 count to Ostrowski. Braden Marshke, the on-deck hitter here for Stevens Point. Gavin's 2-2 offering hit. Coming in on it, making the play out and left. That was Grayson Spanbauer to retire Matthew Ostrowski 4 out, number 1 here, the F7. That'll bring up Braden Marschke here. Had the 4-3 fielder's choice back in inning number 2. He looks at strike number 1 now. Braylon Smolin in the on-deck circle here for Stevens Point. 0-1 offering from Gavin on the way. That'll be called strike number 2, so it is quickly now 0-2 to Marschke. The 0-2 offering to Braden Marschke. And that'll be strike number 3 for out number 2.
Braylon Smolin.
2 quick outs now here for Braylon Smola. Braylon walked in his first plate appearance over in inning number 2. Fastball in there to Smola, so it is now 0-1. Pitch misses outside, so 1-0 now here to Smola. Ball chopped over to first. That will be out number 3. That'll be a 3-up, 3-down inning here. No runs, no hits, no errors. 4 innings in the books here. We move to inning number 5. Oshkosh out front, 4-3. You are listening to and watching American Legion Baseball here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
All right, back out here, Zach Richter. Back out for his 5th inning of work. We move to the top half, inning number 5 here. Alex Duell will lead things off here for Oshkosh, followed by Colin Neagle and Fisher McKenzie. Oshkosh with a 1-run lead here.
Alex Duell leading off for Oshkosh.
Alex 0 for 1 tonight, grounded to second and walked. And he'll have a base hit to start things off here in the top half of inning number 5.
Colin Neagle.
So Colin Neagle here. Colin was hit by a pitch in his last plate appearance. Runner going, the throw down to second will not be in time, and Duell will be in there for a stolen base. Richter's offering is going to be belted out of play, foul. Count goes to 1-1 here now to Neagle. So 2-1 now here to Colin. Lead runner and Alex Duell out at second. Oshkosh clinging to that 1-run lead, 4-3 here. Richter's pitch misses down, so it is now a 3-1 hitters count here coming up to Colin Neagle. And that's fouled back, so count full now here with Fisher McKenzie, the on-deck hitter here for Oshkosh, post 70. Richter from the stretch. 3-2 offering. And that's going to hit Neagle there, so Neagle will be aboard. That's, I believe, his second hit by pitch here tonight. A couple runners on now to start things off here, and Fisher McKenzie coming up. Fisher 1 for 2 tonight. A base hit and a run scored back in inning number 2. Nobody out with Duell down at second and Neagle over at first. And a called strike to McKenzie. That ball going to be hit out of play and foul, so it is now 0-2 here. Carson Steinbeck, the on-deck hitter now for Oshkosh. The 0-2 offering coming up here from Zach Richter. Stretch the pitch. Misses high and in here, so count goes 1-2. Coach Opiola out to say a few words here. We'll stay right here unless there's a change. Little Scholars Childcare, Little Scholars, and Little Scholars Beginnings are two beautiful childcare and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early child learning. For infants through 4K, you'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. Coach maybe out to say just a couple words of encouragement here to his right-hander, Zach Richter. 1-2 count here. Nobody out with a couple runners on here for Oshkosh. And the 1-2 pitch skips away down low, and both base runners will advance to second and third here, with Duell advancing to third and Eagle down to second. And a 2-2 count coming up here. And Richter's pitch misses out, so it is full count now here to McKenzie. And that'll be ripped into left field for a hit and an RBI. A run will score here. That's Alex Duell coming across. Eagle going to third, and an RBI single for Fisher McKenzie. Runners at the corner now, nobody out. And Carson Steinbeck coming up here, 1 for 2 here tonight. Single and a run scored back over in inning number 2. Richter's pitch misses, so it is 1-0 now here to Steinbeck. Base runner going. McKenzie we down to second now, so couple base runners in scoring position here for Oshkosh. Out front 5-3. Richter's 2-0 offering going to be fouled down the first base. Foul just past the Sixers dugout. Count now goes to 2-1. And that is going to find the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run coming in. That'll be an RBI single here for Steinbeck.
Grayson Spanbauer now batting for Oshkosh.
Grayson Spanbauer, 1 for 2 here tonight. Runners at the corner now. That's McKenzie down over at third. Steinbeck aboard at first. Still nobody out here. 6-3 our score here. Top half inning number 5. It's 1-0 now to Spanbauer. Runner going, and that ball hit up the middle. That'll be an RBI single. So McKenzie will score. Steinbeck will go to second, and Spanbauer with an RBI single, his second hit tonight. Max Keese now. Max is 1 for 2. Single run scored and a stolen base over in inning number 2. Hits that one over to Richter. Only play will be at first. They'll get the out at 1 for out number 1. Keese retired on the 1-3. But he will get both base runners over 90 feet, so that'll bring up Mason Dorn here. Mason 0 for 2 tonight. Grounded out to second in his last at-bat over in inning number 4. Couple runners in scoring position. Richter's pitch misses out here now, so it is 1-0 to Mason Dorn. And smashed over to Caden Adam for line out. A couple outs now here. And that'll bring up Evan Brandel here. And that pitch in there for a strike. So it is 0-1 now here to Brandel. Carlunas out to say a few words to his right-hander here. Richter working with 2 outs, top half inning 5. Stevens Point trails 7-3 here. And 0-1 coming up here to Evan Brandel. Evan 0 for 2 tonight. And that just missed, so it is now 1-1. This looks actually, beg your pardon, this is Connor Palmquist, the pinch hitter here. Seen Connor Palmquist as a pinch hitter, now pinch runner, I should say, pinch hitting for Evan Brandel. 1-2 offering on the way. Misses, so it is now 2-2 now here to Palmquist. Steinbeck over at third, Spanbauer out at second, 2 outs, 2-2 count coming up here from Richter. That's going to be a hit over to Ostrowski at second. He will gobble it up for out number 3 to 4-3 to retire Connor Palmquist, the 4-3. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Couple left here. We move to the bottom half of inning number 5. Oshkosh out front now, 7-3. You've been listening to and watching American Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back here in a moment.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at madeacustom.com.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
All right, back out here. Bottom half, inning 5 coming up here. Sean Gavin out for his 5th inning of work. One of our many game day sponsors tonight, Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm has everything you need for summer fun on the water. Check out their huge selection of kayaks, water towables, fishing gear, and more. Shop in store at a store near you or online at fleetfarm.com. So Noah Marshke will lead things off here for Stevens Point. Bottom half, inning 5. Stevens Point trails 7-3 now. Noah 0 for 2 here tonight at the plate. And Sean Gavin, as we mentioned, out here for his 5th inning of work for Oshkosh. Fastball in there for strike 1. So the 0-1 offering here from Gavin to Marshke. Breaking ball, that's hit in the hole. That's going to be a tough play. Play will be made, however, the 6-3 to retire Noah Marshke for out number 1.
Please, now batting.
Might have been a 5-3 actually. Either way, it is out number 1 here, and that brings up Peyton Flees. Peyton walked and scored a run and stole a base back over in inning number 3 here. And that's lifted into the air, high into the air. And play made over at second for out number 2. And that is Alex Duell to make the play here. So quick 2 outs here for Caden Adam. Caden 0 for 2 here tonight. That ball lifted out of play and foul. (7-3) our score, bottom half, inning 5 here, 2 outs, 0-1 count coming up to Caden Adam. That ball going to not, that play will be made, so the F9 for out number 3, so 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors. 5 innings in the books here. We move to inning number 6. Stevens Point trails 7-3. You are listening to and watching American Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here for inning number 6 coming up.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza, hands down pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce, toppings and slices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
All right, back out here for the bottom, beg your pardon, top half of inning 6 coming up here. Zach Richter out for his 6th inning of work. Sean Gavin will lead things off here for Oshkosh. Stevens Point trails 7-3 in this one. One of our many game day sponsors tonight, Wood Street Rentals. No matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done, offering a wide range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site. Look to Wood Street Rentals in Stevens Point. So Sean Gavin to lead things off here for Oshkosh. Sean 1 for 3 here tonight. RBI single back in inning number 2. And swing on. Miss. So it's 0-1 now here to Gavin. Alex Duell, the on-deck hitter. Alex, the second baseman over in the on-deck circle for Oshkosh. The 0-1 offering here. Smashed foul, so it's quickly 0-2 now to Gavin. And Sean 1 for 3 here tonight. And that pitch misses high and gets away from Carlunas there, so it is 1-2 now here. One-two pitch on the way. Misses high, so it's even 2-2 now here to Gavin. And that ball hit sharp into the gap. That'll be down, and that'll careen off into the left field fence in the ivy there in the gap. A double for Sean Gavin, his second hit tonight here. A stand-up double for Gavin.
Alex Duell now batting.
And Alex Duell coming up here. Alex 1 for 2 here tonight. Culligan Water. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at culliganh2o.com. So Duell had a single stolen base run scored back in his last at-bat over in inning number 5 here tonight. Walked in inning number 2 and grounded out to second back in inning 1, showing bunt. And it will be 0-1 now here to Duell. Bunt shown, they say offered, so it is now 0-2 to Alex Duell. With Sean Gavin out at second. Top half inning number 6 here. Richter working out of the stretch, 0-2 offering on the way, and able to check his swing, it looks like, I believe. So it is 1-2 now here to Duell. Colin Neagle, the on-deck hitter here for Oshkosh. Pitch just missed now, so it is even 2-2 here now to Duell. And that is going to be played there by Noah Marschke, making the play to retire Alex Duell for out number 1 here. Colin Neagle for 1 tonight. He's been hit by a pitch a couple times here. He's scored a run back in inning 5 here. And a called strike here now to Neagle. Zach working here in the top half of inning number 6. 0-1 count, 1 out. 1 offering foul down the line. Fouling is now 0-2 to Neagle. So the 0-2 pitch coming up here from Richter. He'll step off momentarily. And that pitch fouled off, so count remains 0-2 now here to Colin Neagle. Richter working on getting his signs from his catcher and Coy Carlunas here. The 0-2 offering on the way, and A called third strike for out number 2, and that is another Serve-Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout here tonight for Zach Richter. Called Jamie Wenzel at Serve-Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Coach Opiola coming out here. Looks like we'll have a pitching change. We'll take a brief commercial pause here. 2 outs here, top half inning 6. Pitching change coming up here. You are listening to and watching American Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
And Chase Lyons giving me the big thumbs up here. We're back. Kyle Madlena in on relief here of Zach Richter. 2 outs here in the top half of inning number 6 here. And Fisher McKenzie will hit here with 2 outs and a couple, beg your pardon, just the 1 runner on. And Gavin out at second. Right-hander Kyle Madlena coming in here. He'll work out of the stretch here. McKenzie 2 for 3 here tonight. Couple runs scored, couple singles, couple of stolen bases, and a called strike 1 here from Madlena. Madlena misses inside here now, so it is 1-1. And I believe this may be Kyle's first pitching appearance here this year. That ball going to be drifted in play, out of play, I should say. Opiola will retire for out number 3. So Madlena getting the job done there. We will move to the bottom half, inning number 6. Oshkosh out front 7-3. You are listening to and watching American Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
All right, back out here. Bottom half inning number 6 coming up here. Stevens Point trails 7-3 here. Sean Gavin will be out for his 6th inning of work here. Koi Carlunas will lead things off here for Stevens Point. Koi 1 for 2 here tonight. Want to thank our game day sponsors, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. And Carlunas swings and misses at strike 1 here, so it is 0-1. And Gavin misses inside now, so it is 1-1 on Carlunas. Oshkosh post 70, as we mentioned. Currently out front 7-3 here. Gavin's 1-1 offering a breaking ball in there for strike 2. It's now 1-2 now to Carlunas. Fastball misses down. The count now even at 2-2. Looks like Zach Richter, the on-deck hitter, pinch hitting. So Gavin will glove it himself and make the flip over to first for the first out here. And Koi Carlunas retired on the 1-3 put out here. And the first out, and Zach Richter here. Pinch hitting in the number 5 spot here. His first plate appearance tonight. And a called strike. Richter fouls that one off, so it's now 0-2 here. And that ball hit out to left. Coming in on it will be Spanbauer to retire Richter. We're out number 2, and Caden Weinfurter, his first plate appearance tonight here, hitting here tonight in the number 6 spot here for the Sixers, 2 outs. And Gavin misses high and inside now, so it's 1-0 to Weinfurter. And he called strike now, so 1-1 to Caden. Breaking ball in there for strike number 2, and a pretty nice one at that. So it's now 1-2 to Weinfurter. And the fastball swing and a miss. So 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors. 6 innings are in the books. We move to the 7th inning here. Oshkosh out front 7-3. You are listening to and watching American Legion baseball here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
All right, back out here, inning number 7 coming up here. One of our many game day sponsors tonight, Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Kyle Madlina out for his second inning of work here in relief. And Carson Steinbeck here. Carson is 2 for 3 tonight. That ball hit pretty well out to Peyton Flees out in center. He'll drift over. He'll make the play, and he will retire. Steinbeck 4 out, number 1 in the F8, I beg your pardon. 1 out now here, and Grayson Spanbauer. Grayson is 2 for 3 tonight. RBI single and a run scored back in inning number 2. Grounded out to second, inning number 3, and had the single back in inning 5 here. So 1-0 now here. Madlina working from the stretch. 1-0 offering high and tight here, so it is 2-0. To the left fielder, Carson Spanbauer. That ball lifted in the air. Flees will make the play out in center for the second out here, the second F8 here, to retire Carson Spanbauer.
44, Hunter Stelzer.
Number 44, Hunter Stelzer here will hit with 2 outs here, top of 7th, his first plate appearance here tonight. Pinch hitting here in the number 7 spot here. Madlina in there for strike 1. A couple fly ball outs here for Oshkosh, top half inning 7. Madlina working out of the stretch, 0-1 count here. And quickly now, 1-2 swing and miss by Stelzer, so it is 0-2 now here. That ball going to be chopped over to first. And Marschke will flip it over to Madlina covering. And that'll be a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Stevens Point last wraps coming up here, bottom half of 7. They trail 7-3. You are listening to and watching American Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Back here in a moment.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
All right, bottom half inning 7 coming up here. Ryan Williamson out on the hill in relief of Sean Gavin. Sean would be in line for the victory should things remain on the trajectory that they're on, but still 3 outs to go here, and Stevens Point trails 7-3 here. Again, Ryan Williamson out in relief here. Matthew Ostrowski will lead things off here for the Sixers. Matthew is 1 for 2 tonight. Looks like Matthew Ostrowski followed by Braden Marschke. And Matthew 1 for 2 this evening. Right-hander Ryan Williamson in there for strike number 1. And a lot of movement on that ball, but that will miss, so it is 1-1 now here. I'll check to see if he held. He did, so 1-1. So it is 2-1 now here to Ostrowski. Fastball going to be fouled out of play here, so the count will go even at 2-2 now.
Last chance to get all ball tokens.
And they'll check to see if we win. They'll say he was able to hold his swing now, so the count goes to full on Matthew Ostrowski. And Matthew will swing through and miss for out number 1 here, and a strikeout for Williamson. And this will bring up Braden Marschke here. Braden 0 for 2 tonight. Fastball misses down though, so it is 1-0 now here to Marschke. Marschke takes, so 2-0 now to Braden here. Braylon Smola, the on-deck hitter here for Stevens Point. Pitch misses in, so it is a 3-0 count now here to Marschke. And a 4-pitch walk here to walk Braden Marschke, and Braylon Smola coming up now. Braylon is 0 for 1 tonight. The unassisted ground out to first back in inning number 4 and walked in inning number 2. Williamson checking over there on Marschke. And the bender in there for strike number 1 here. So it is 0-1 here to Smola with 1 out. And Braden Marschke over at first. Williamson from the stretch. The pitch swung on and missed for strike number 2. So it is now 0-2 to Smola. And a strikeout for out number 2. Another strikeout there for Ryan Williamson. So there are 2 outs now here in top of the order coming up in Noah Marschke. Noah 0 for 3 here tonight. One thing I noticed is Williamson has a lot of movement on his pitches, at least from the angle I'm at. Every pitch he throws has a lot of movement. That is in there for strike 1, so it is 1-1 now to Noah Marschke. Two outs with Braden Marschke over at first. And that'll be ripped into right field for a base hit for Noah Marschke. And that'll be the third out, so the single, and that will be a final. Oshkosh comes out of here with a 7-3 victory here. We'll have our Nasonville Dairy postgame. Hopefully maybe get a word or two from the Oshkosh coaching staff and maybe a player. Thinking probably maybe Sean Gavin. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your fresh cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Again, we'll have our Nasonville Dairy postgame show after these messages here. Final again, Bucco Park, 7-3 Oshkosh with a victory over Stevens Point. Nasonville Dairy postgame show coming up here shortly. You have been listening to and watching American Legion Baseball here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, back out here for our Nasonville Dairy postgame. We'll stay right up here. Get a final wrap on things here tonight. Oshkosh comes in here and wins 7-3 tonight. Sean Gavin will get the win here tonight. Stevens Point falls now to 9-3 on the season. And looks like maybe we have Coach possibly coming up here. Do you have another headset by chance? Hey, Coach.
Hey, how we doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good.
We didn't have our microphone, so we apologize, but I'll work off this mic up here for you guys.
Sure.
You can go over there. Yeah, we'll go right over here. Okay, sounds good. Normally we come on the field, but
okay.
This will be good to go. Okay. Well, Coach, You guys come out of here with a 7-3 victory tonight. A good Stevens Point team, 9-2 coming into this. You guys, of course, I think we have Sean Gavin out here. Talk about tonight's game, if you would.
Well, we've been kind of up and down a little bit as far as we got a lot of new players. And Sean's been a 2-year player with us now. So he's one of our veterans. I would say, he probably looked like he was struggling a little bit early. If I think I'm right, he retired the last 10 guys.
He did.
So, he zeroed in. And like you said, Stevens Point's always had nice squad. We enjoy coming over here. They're coming up by us, I think, in a couple of weeks. So we played a good game last night, two in a row. Now we're off 2 days. So we don't play till Sunday.
You guys are off till Sunday now. Coach, how do you prepare? A lot of baseball in a short amount of time, certainly with high school and then with Legion. How do you guys stay prepared and stay focused with such a grind, I would say?
Well, the hardest thing is we don't practice. Okay, nowadays times have changed. Kids are working. Kids have a lot of opportunities, playing 1 or 2 or 3 different sports. So when they come to the ball diamond, a lot of the times these guys are working all day. So we expect them to get there at 5:30, and they're working till 3:30, 4 o'clock. So they don't get much rest. So it's the grind of playing games is the hardest thing.
Absolutely, Coach. And you guys came in here again, a nice 7-3 victory. You said you guys, I think it is a couple weeks from now. You guys will be back at it. Anything else, Coach, before we turn it over to Mr. Gavin here tonight?
I just think that as we continue to play, and like I said, with a lot of our players, they're learning what we do, and that's the hardest thing. Nowadays, I think that when the kids feel comfortable, they come and they play. And that's the most important thing. And we just want to get our kids to come every night and play hard. And, if we win, we win. We lose, we lose. So.
Absolutely. Well said, Coach. That's certainly baseball. You win some, you lose some. You guys, again, come out of here with a 7-3 victory over a very good Stevens Point team who's been really on a roll lately. Coach, we'll let you get back to your team. We'll say a few words with Mr. Gavin here. Appreciate it. Safe travels, Coach.
Great job, Sean. Way to go.
We have Sean Gavin, the right-hander. He went 6 innings strong, and as Coach said, you really turned it up those last 10 hitters. And I think it was the last hitter you faced. You had a little extra exclamation point.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about your performance tonight, Sean.
I started out really slow. I was getting ahead of hitters, but they were putting in really good at-bats. And then towards the end of the game, I started having everything. I threw it where I wanted to. And then when everybody's hitting, as soon as we got that 4-run lead, it was so easy from there. It just was coasting. It was really good. Everybody played a great game.
Yeah, I think you're right. And like you said, when you got that 4-run lead with the timely hitting, and Coach mentioned this too, you really locked in, and I think you could see that out there. And I think you really put that exclamation on that last out that you had. Of course, Ryan Williamson comes out in relief. Boy, I tell you, his ball moves a lot. He really pitched well. I said it on the air. I just seen the movement on his pitches that last inning that he came in. Talk about your role with this team, Sean, and then we'll get you on your way so you can go back with your team here.
Yeah, so I thought coming into the season I was going to do a lot of pitching because we're a little bit lighter on pitching this year than we were in previous years. And then just being one of the solid sticks at the top of the lineup. This is, like Coach said, this is almost a brand new team that we had from last year. So it's a lot of figuring everything out. So if I can be that solid stone at the top of the lineup for everybody, I think it makes everything easier for everybody.
Yeah, you did that at the plate too. You had that stand-up double. Just an all-around good night tonight. You're our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player. You might not know the drill. I'm not sure how many games you've done with seen Zaleski Sports. We do a little thing called the Highlight House player. What I'll do is I'll say 3, 2, 1. I'll have you say your name and that you're in the house, and we'll get you going here. So we'll go 3, 2, 1.
I'm Sean Gavin in the house.
Sean Gavin in the house. Nice job tonight, young man. That is Sean Gavin. He is our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player. You have a safe travel back, sir. Nice job. That is Sean Gavin tonight, our Zaleski Sports. Put my mic back on here. Sean Gavin, our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player tonight. He gets the win tonight for Oshkosh. Again, they come out of here with a really impressive 7-3 victory over Stevens Point. And as Coach Brian said, they'll be back in action with Stevens Point. I think it's in a couple weeks from now. I don't know the exact date, but I know they are off, as Coach said, here until Sunday. Stevens Point, on the other hand, will have a doubleheader right here at Buchholz Park Saturday. I think Chase will be on the call for that one. Katie, I believe, will be on our production staff. Again, a final out here at Buchholz Park. Leo Cub Manchesky, that was Sean Gavin. We will wrap things up here tonight. Thank you for watching and listening to American Legion Baseball here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Sean Gavin, our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player. Have yourself a very good Thursday night. You've been watching to and listening to Zaleski Sports. Have a good rest of your night.